Daily Mail TV.
Today at 4 on KTLA 5.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. An Oscar-winning screenwriter and director arrested on charges of sexual assault. Well, the details straight ahead.
Good morning, I'm Erin Myers in Pacoima. A man was shot and killed by police. This after allegedly trying to carjack someone. All the details in a live report.
Good morning, I'm Christina Pascucci in for Jessica Holmes. Transgender athletes now banned from a particular women's competition. We'll explain coming up.
Good morning, I'm Lena Bovian live here at LAX. It's been a busy travel weekend and things are not slowing down. Lots of cancellations and delays. We'll explain after the break.
From Entourage and the series Young and Hungry, Rex Lee joins us live to talk about his new comedy thriller. That's coming up in the Entertainment Report. Stay tuned.
10 o'clock on this Monday morning and the beginning of what's going to be a hot week here in Southern California. We also even have a chance of some monsoonal showers and thunderstorms kicking up, but the temperatures moving on up. 76 coastal, downtown Los Angeles 83, 101 San Fernando Valley, 92 Orange County Inland, Inland Empire 97, and for the high desert 94 degrees. Frank, back to you. And back to our breaking news here. A man who opened fire on LAPD officers has been shot and killed. Police say he also tried to carjack a motorist. KTLA's Erin Myers live in Pacoima with the latest. Erin, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. Investigators tell us that this man, the suspect, he also pointed a gun at several people and then tried to carjack someone as well. We'll go ahead and get into some video for you. Investigators were here all night long. LAPD, they have confirmed that officers with the Foothill Division responded to the area of Laurel Canyon and Van Nuys Boulevard for multiple cars of a man with a gun shortly after 10:30 last night. Officers say the suspect was threatening people by pointing the weapon at them. He also tried to carjack someone near the intersection.
According to the 911 calls, the suspect attempted to carjack a motorist here at the intersection of Laurel Canyon and Van Nuys Boulevard. In addition to pointing his handgun at several people here, it generated multiple 911 calls, and that's when the officers responded.
We are hearing the suspect may have been on a bike, but that has not been confirmed by police. The one was seen lying in the street. Investigators say when officers arrived, the man opened fire on them very quickly and they shot back, striking him. The suspect was seen on the ground bleeding. Officers handcuffed him and then he was transported to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. We are told the suspect is a man in his 20s. His identity is not known just yet. Officers say they have multiple witnesses to talk to and body camera footage to go through. They are also hoping other video in the area can help with the investigation.
We have body-worn video in hand, and we're looking at all the businesses around here as the investigation continues. We'll look for any surveillance video in the area that can contribute to this investigation to really find out what happened here tonight.
We are told no officers or bystanders were injured. Investigators say they did find a handgun here at the scene. Reporting live here in Pacoima, I'm Erin Myers. I'll send it back to you in Hollywood.
Erin, thank you so much. Now to Bellflower. LA County Sheriff's deputies there say a man was shot several times by suspects in a car. It happened before midnight on the 9200 block of Artesia Boulevard near Lakewood. That victim was shot at a mobile home park. He was taken to a hospital where he later died. Deputies have not released a description of the suspects or a motive at this point. And a hit-and-run crash in South LA has left one driver seriously injured. It happened early Friday morning just before 2 a.m. at the intersection of 41st and Central Avenue. The driver of a red Mercedes slammed into the side of a gray Nissan after running a red light. Police say the driver of the Mercedes then abandoned the car and fled. Detectives spoke with the registered owner of the car who denied he was driving the night of the crash. No word at this point on the condition of the driver who was injured.
LA County may start offering COVID vaccines to young children as early as tomorrow after the CDC approved the shots for kids under 5 years old over the weekend. That decision will impact nearly 20 million infants and toddlers across the country. The CDC says vaccinating children is a critical way to protect them against hospitalization and death from COVID-19. But studies show only 18% of parents in the U.S. plan to vaccinate their young kids right away. Another 27% of parents say they'll definitely not be vaccinating their children.
What do you say to parents out there who are skeptical, who believe there's not enough data out there to support giving this vaccine to such young children?
I think there should be some valid questioning that goes into it. However, by now we've had even more studies and more research and more knowledge about these vaccines. In the big picture of things, I think there's been a lot of studies done that will now show and prove to them that this will be safe for their kids.
Not all of LA County's 900 vaccination sites are licensed to inoculate children. Parents are encouraged to check for availability online at vaccinatelacounty.com.
Air travelers running into a backlog at the nation's airports.
Flights are again being delayed or canceled by the thousands, and just as the summer travel season is ramping up. KTLA's Alina Bovian at LAX with the developing news for us. Alina, good morning.
Good morning, guys. Well, things are being canceled and delayed for two reasons, and this is according to a majority of airlines. They're saying they simply do not have the staff for it and weather issues. Now, here at LAX this morning, no other issues, but you can see it is still a very busy morning. Last hour, we showed you it was absolutely chaos in here, a little better now. And if we pan over this way, I want to show you a line. This line right here, it goes all the way out the door. These people, they've been waiting for 45 minutes. About an hour just to check in some of their luggage. So very busy here this morning. You want to, of course, always follow the cardinal rule, getting here early. Now, talking about those cancellations, we have 117 delays here at LAX this morning alone and about a dozen cancellations. But nationwide, take a look at this. This is according to FlightAware.com. They are reporting about 19,000 delays. That's yesterday alone. And this applies to airports throughout the country. As for cancellations, it's more than 2,700. Between Friday and Sunday, more than 3,200 flights were canceled and about 9,000 were delayed. And the busy season, well, it's just getting started. This last Friday was considered the busiest day for air travel for 2022. TSA officers said they screened more than 2.4 million people at airport security checkpoints nationwide on Friday. That's the highest checkpoint volume since Thanksgiving of last year. Unfortunately, the pent-up demand for travel is coming at a horrible time for airlines. They are still trying to recover after the pandemic. Airlines like Delta say they are struggling to keep up with infrastructure issues, staffing, and weather. Unions representing pilots at Delta, American, and Southwest say that airlines got themselves into the current situation by refusing to replace pilots who retired and took leaves of absence during the height of the pandemic. Have you had cancellations, delays?
At the moment, no, but we've been there for about 45 minutes just checking in.
My flight was canceled last night, and then this morning I missed the check-in for the bags by like 1 minute. The line's obviously very long, and I've just been kind of being pushed. This is my third flight, essentially, so I have to actually go check in.
And this is an issue across the board. So Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg met with heads of airlines recently, saying he is discussing all the disruptions, trying to come up with a solution. He says air travelers should be able to expect reliable service as demand returns to levels not seen since before the pandemic. Buttigieg said the department could take enforcement actions against airlines that fail to live up to consumer protection standards. And some of those fines, we're told, can go up into the millions. Air Canada just received a $2 million fine for delaying refunds to customers. So the message to airlines from the Secretary of Transportation is essentially get your act together. That's the very latest. I'm Lena Bourbon reporting live here at LAX, KTLA 5 News.
Alina, I could hear the announcement overhead. Is the white zone for loading and unloading only, or what else can I do in the white zone? I'm just kidding. It's an old dad joke.
Yeah. He's continuing the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Father's Day. Thank you, Alina. Well, we're going to have some crazy weather this week compared to what we're used to, with maybe potential lightning and stuff
possible
like that.
On Wednesday. But getting back, in every movie, if there's anybody ever at LAX and they're waiting for a cab or you always
white
hear
zone is for loading and unloading only.
You got the dad joke.
Yeah, that guy, whoever did the voiceover for that,
I hope he gets residuals.
Yeah, I hope he gets residuals. 8 minutes after 10 o'clock. Hey, good morning. Yes, and getting back now to Christina's point, could be some wild weather. Late Tuesday into Wednesday, we're going to get some monsoonal flow kicking up, and that could bring in some lightning, some thunderstorms, and even some